The next pattern is a facade. If you're looking at the facade pattern hides the complexity of the system and provide an interface to the client using which the client can access the system. So ultimate goal of facade pattern is here. What are the complexity we are having inside the system? That complexity we are hiding from the client, and we will provide a facade object through which the client will do its operation. So this pattern involves a single wrapper class which contains a set of members which required by the client to perform its operation, and these members access the system on the behalf of the facade client so that we can hide the implementation detail. So ultimate goal of facade pattern is here. We are providing a high level interface that is making the system accessibility easier. So here in short, you can say the facade pattern is actually aggregating the various objects to simplify the process. This is the way here where we having a complex system where you are performing so many operations over there. So instead of exposing all these operations, what we will do, we will create a facade wrapper. In the facade wrapper, we are calling the subsystem 1, subsystem 2, subsystem 3. And this facade object we will expose to the client. And instead of exposing these subsystem A, subsystem B, subsystem C. And if you are willing to understand the facade pattern with the help of real life example. So we have the example here. Let's say we having the example for the car facade, where internally when it is coming to the car manufacturing process. So in the car manufacturing, we having the so many complex things. So let's say we having the car model where we are setting the model information, engine, let's say body, car accessories. So it's a complex one. There can be another example. Let's say we having a user registration process, and in the user registration process behind the scene, you might be doing so many things. You uploading a picture over there, you are providing the permission to the user, and you might be doing some other operation. So the end user is not aware of what is happening behind the scene in the system. That is a complex process. Another example can be here processing an order. So if you're looking at the Amazon and the Flipkart, when they receive the order, they do so many things behind the scene. They generate the invoice, they send the received order information to the vendor as well. Then vendor at his end start preparing the order. Then vendor provide the information about whether the order is going to ship or not, when it is going to be delivered. So it's a complete process behind the scene a system is having. So it is also, the example can be simplified with the help of facade pattern. There can be another example. Let's say we having a user follower. If you're looking at when you follow somebody at Facebook, at someone to at let's say in Twitter. So to which person you are following, that person get the notification. Like this is the person now start following to you. Even what are the your friends are having, your friends also can see like to how many people you are following. So this is also a complex process behind the scene. It is looking like simple. Let's say I just need to click on a follow button, but after clicking on that follow button behind the scene, you have to do so many things. So this is also the example through the facade pattern you have simplified. So just create a wrapper class to follow the user, wherein to pass the username and you need to pass the user to follow. Or internally you are having so many process over there where you are storing the information to database, where you are sending the notification to the users to whom you are following. Then there can be another notification to your friends. They also get notified. Let's say you started following to someone else. So these are some facade pattern example. For the facade pattern example, I'm taking the example of, let's say how to follow a user. So let's say you are having a website. On the website, you are having an option where the user having their own public profile, similar to the Facebook, similar to the LinkedIn. If somebody is going to follow a person, So that person will notified, and if the follow process has been done successfully, I will also get the message. Now you are following to that person. Even your friend also get notified, and now the person ABCD start following to person XYZ this way. So let's see how the facade pattern can be implemented for this complex process. So what I'm doing here, I'm just adding a one more project, and the project name is here facade. So the same example I'm taking here where we are just going to follow to a user. So what we'll have here, we will have a user class. So I'm just going to create a user class. So public class user, where the code we will define. And we will have a class for the follower also. So let's say I'm adding a one more class for the follower. And we will have a one more class to send the notification. So we having a class for managing the notification. And we having a one more class which is going to help us to post the message. Post. So it will post the text. Okay, so let's start with the user class here. So in the user class, I'm just going to make a list of followers. So private, I'm just going to make a list of followers for a user. How many followers we are having for a user. So this is user followers. Then what we have in common. So we have in common, let's say username. So string, I'm keeping the class simple and short. So I'm adding here only one property, username. Get set. So through the username, we can follow to others people as well. And all the operation can be done. So here I'm having a method, let's say public Boolean, there is a method follow. So here I will pass the user which to whom I want to follow. So here you will write the code where you will store the information in the database. This user is the follower of this user. That code you will write here. I'm keeping it simple. So code you have to write, I'm just returning here true. So let's say we just store that information in the database. Now here I'm adding another methods. Using that we will send the notification. So if this will be succeeded, so we need to notify. So here I'm having a method where I will add followers added. And in the notification class, I will add a method notify to the user. So this is my notification class where we will have a method notify to the user where I will pass the user and I will pass this message. What are the message you want to send to the user that can be sent through this notify user. Even the same thing we will get when we start following to a user on Twitter. So that user get the message. User ABCD start following to you. So same message I mentioned over there. And we having here, so we having other method also notify to the followers. So the followers of that user also get notified. So notify to the followers. This is the information about the followers has been added. This is about like followers get notified. So let me mention the correct list over there. Followers. So here it will show us the message to the followers. User XYZ now following to user ABCD. So this will get notified to the followers. Then we having a method following text post. So we need to post this message to the public, to a public activity for that particular user. Like this user now started following to this one. So this is the public activity. So it's your just workflow. I'm just showing the way, let's say how the simple workflow can be done here when you are going to follow the things. So in itself, it's a complex things. When it is coming to the system, I try to simplify it. Now let's look at the notification class. So in the notification class, I'm just having a simple console.write line where I will write the message. Console.write line, then message. This way. Obviously, you will save it somewhere and you will have some notification system behind the scene. Or even you can send the email also. Okay. It's your implementation which you need to do over there. I'm just showing the simple message. So here you can send the email, you can send the SMS. It's your workflow. So this is about the notification we have done. Now let's come to the follower class. So in the follower class, we will have a method follow. So actually this follower is acting as a facade. So what is happening here? If you look at the picture, there would be a facade. That facade will have the information for system A, system B, system C, and the client will expose to the this facade. So at the followers label, that code we will write here. So here I'm just going to write a method to follow the people. Public boolean and follow is a method over here. Then I need to pass the user follower. Who is the follower and who is following? This is the one. So two parameter I will pass here, follower and following. Then here let's say we having a result. Now using this follower, we will do the operation. So here we will have here, let's say add user as follower. So that code we already written in the user class. So we having a method in the user class follow. So this method I will call here. So it would be here result equal to follower, then follow. And to which user you are willing to follow? I'm willing to follow this one. Following. This way. If result is succeeded, then fine. If it is false, then return false here. Means something is not working fine. Same thing, I need to add here another method, followers added. So add the followers to the database over there. So this is the same thing I'm just using here, return false. Now post the message, who is following to which one? This is the one. Now notify to all user, similar way. This is the way. So this is the way how we just creating a process in one. In the first step, we are just going to follow. In the next step, we are deciding the followers. In the next step, we are posting the information. In the next step, we are just notified to all others followers. Like this person start following to this person. And finally return true if everything is fine. So now in the post class, where we have not written the any implementation, let me implement what the message you are going to post over there. So there would be your own code which you will implement. I'm just writing here a simple console dot write line method where I'm just going to use the message. And finally return true this way. So now here comes to the program class. So first of all, we need a user which will follow to the another user. So here we don't have anything which is coming dynamically from the database. So what I will do here, I will create a user. Let's say it is me. So it is me. And let's say my username is here. Username equal to Pro Shalendra. This is my username at Twitter. Let's say to which I'm willing to follow. I'm willing to follow user I want to follow. Let's say this user will come from the database, but here we don't have anything dynamic. So I'm creating a user for myself and a user which I want to follow. So user which I want to follow having a username .NET tricks is the user which I want to follow. So now here I'm just going to create here a follower like facade. Because I said here I need a facade object, same I'm using here now. So using the facade, I can access it here. Follower equal to new follower. Now let me check. Follower if following the thing successfully to which one? Me and user which I want to follow. Let me simplify this code here. Where result this way. If result is true, we should write the message. You have successfully followed to that user. This way. If there's an issue while following the user, so I can show a message, sorry, something went wrong. This way. So this is my facade through which all the things we are implementing. So if you will look at in this follow method, the process is complex. It's not simple. First, we are using this one, then we are doing this one, then we are doing this one, then we are doing this one. But everything is hidden from this client. It is only calling the one method and internally it is handling all the things. So let's run the code here for the facade. So here I'm just going to run the code for the facade now. Let's run it. Okay, now in the program file, it should be this username. So there was an error while setting the value. Now let's run it. So you can see here the Pro Shalendra is now following you. Pro Shalendra is following to .NET-RIX. You have successfully followed the .NET-RIX. So basically these are the notification we receive. So this is the notification the person will get to whom you are following. And this is the message you will get here. Like that person friend will get this message. And this is the message you will get. You have successfully followed to the .NET-RIX. Got it? So this is the way how the facade can be implemented. There can be so many other examples which can be used where the facade can be used. I'm sure the similar thing you might be using somewhere, but you don't know the pattern name, isn't it? So facade is a commonly used pattern.